Ranger.
Bro, he's so slippery.
He's gonna get the heals from that guy.
Bro, yes, slippery.
Dude, I had to reload that whole time. I kept
Bro, I had one shocker bullet. I was scared.
He would not stop running. I hate how they can build like ahead of us here.
It's because I think they go back and then like I don't know how they do it. They're tracked with it. Makes sense. I have 169. Oh my god, I didn't fix my shot. He's on the left side here.
Y'all,
Don't you ever come at us again. Don't ever talk to me or my son ever again.
Here, why don't we just rush him? Like, rush one guy at a time. We can win right away.
I mean, kind of what I've been doing. Well, they flank, they flank.
One 120. One for 120.
Nice, I get it. Or in a sec. I wait. Got one. I hit the guy, or there was a guy you got from. He's on me. He's on me.
Oh, he's on you?
Yeah. 237. Hit him. Hunter. On. Nice. Good job.
I aim for a 30, a 60, and a 40 right there.
Oh, my head's bulletproof.
And there's an echo in range of dogs because he's on my team. I can hear him on Discord too, chat.
Maybe in game. I don't hear that. Wait, I shot for something on the spot. No. Come here. Heal here. What are they shooting at? What could it be? I'm cycling one of them. I'm buying no box. All their walls here actually are not viable. Oh god, I'm dead. Never mind, wait. Wait. God damn it. Got cracked back here, gotta be dead. Back up. Heal. I got a surface for you. Yep. Cover you, Missler. Double up. I got a plan if they walk on that ceiling. They both should be really lit, bro. He's dropping minis, actually. There's one. Crack 150. He hit me actually harder.
Cracked on 100.
Nice. This is his one. Can you knock one? Oh god. I BM. That might be dead. Oh! I go both. Yeah, I got both. God! I literally BM'd Dio when he was on the ground. ended up dying. You know, same thing.
Just massively messed up, so drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds if you want this to happen on your personal Fortnite account the next time you log in. Do you want a free skin or cosmetic from the item shop? Well, simply make sure you subscribe to the channel with the post notification bell turned on and comment your epic game ID down below. Let me know in the comments also what you'd like to receive in terms of a gift off me. We're also getting so close to a huge milestone of 1 million subscribers, so I need your guys' help. Everybody watching the video right now, if you're not subscribed, hit that big red button and you could be an OG of the channel before we hit that 1 million subscriber milestone. Yo, what's going on guys, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video. So Epic Games, as of recently, I'm sure a lot of you will be aware, have made a ton of mistakes, whether it's banning players accidentally or for wrong reasons due to new features they've implemented, but they're trying to really fix up on everything that's happened, and obviously their biggest event of the year so far has just recently ended. But with that said, considering players are now being recompensated with V-Bucks, which we're going to talk about later on in the video, and how you guys can even redeem up to 10,000 total at once for completely free on your personal...
It's the best time to save on Tempur-Pedic during Mattress Firm Black Friday sale. For a limited time, save up to $600 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets, plus get $300 in bonus.
Epic Games just massively messed up, so drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds if you want this to happen on your personal Fortnite account the next time you log in. Do you want a free skin or cosmetic from the item shop? Well, simply make sure you subscribe to the channel with the post notification bell turned.
It seems Fortnite Nightmares is officially over, but it looks like our worst nightmare is still to come. What is going on guys? Welcome back to another Fortnite video for Chapter 2. It seems Fortnite Nightmares is officially over, with the zombies that have been infecting our island over the last week completely disappearing from our map, with the Storm King LTM being removed from the other game modes, and of course the day and night cycle finally coming back, and that dark, creepy fog being removed. It looks like Fortnite Nightmares has passed for this year, but that does not mean the nightmares are over. It seems Epic Games has something else in store that honestly could be quite terrifying. The Corrupted Island is still in the center of our Fortnite map. Even though all the other elements of Fortnite Nightmares have been removed, this has stayed. Players are believing that this must have something to do with the storyline. And it can't be anything to do with the Storm King, as he's now been removed from the LTM. There is a popular theory going around online at the moment that here in the center, we are going to see something quite terrifying. We are no strangers to massive giant eyeballs appearing in our Fortnite game. The Polar Peak monster back in Season 9 showed us that it was...
You say, rain delay. Patrick and his biggest fan, Mary, here. Game on.
Was possible for monsters to come to Fortnite. Players believe that this circle right here is in fact not a hole, but it's the future location of the next giant eye for Fortnite. But why a giant eye? Why another giant monster? Well, the information is already in the game. We have spoken about this poster that is suggesting that some kind of legendary beast is going to be coming to Fortnite. Some kind of giant ocean creature is expected to turn up in this season. And of course, back in Season 8 in Chapter 1, there were multiple references of a one-eyed beast coming to the game. Combining these two ideas together, players believe that this location here would be the perfect place for a one-eyed sea creature to arrive, with the eye being placed in the center of this island and possible tentacles creeping above the river. This would make a perfect boss battle location, and one that I think would be amazing for Chapter 2. Guys, I do want to jump into game and check everything out that we've talked about in this video. Guys, do remember, if you want to support this channel, make sure you use the Support a Creator code that is on screen right now. Alright guys, let's jump into game. Okay guys, welcome back. Just bear me a second, I just gotta escape these zombies. Just literally bear me 1 second. Wait a minute. Yo dude, they've taken the zombies away. Isn't this crazy? Isn't this absolutely crazy? My mind is really blown. It's really blown. You know, it was funny, like in the last video I was saying that they're not likely just to take this island away. They're not gonna remove Fortnite Nightmares from the game. It's obviously got something to do with the storyline. Well, they just removed the zombies. The zombies are gone. But what does remain is this island, and of course, this weird hole. But we now have an idea what it could be. What it possibly could be in this dark universe. It could be a monster. Hello? Is there a monster down there? A one-eyed monster? Come on up. Listen,
There's currently a creature lurking under the Fortnite island in the depths of the ocean that could invade the world any minute now. With houses being obliterated, gigantic footsteps being traced, and a government in full panic mode, building a colossal giant robot to combat the ultimate evil monster, the world of Fortnite will be facing its ultimate threat. It's like a volcano waiting to erupt. Actually, wait a second, that already happened. It's like a meteor waiting to hit. Wait, no? We did that too? No, a missile waiting to launch. That happened as well? Everyone is on the edge of their seats right now. As to when we'll see the appearance of the unknown monster, I don't know. But in order to fully realize what's going on right now with the entire world in jeopardy, we gotta take things back to the beginning of Season 9. Part 1. The Monster. The monster of Season 9 first appeared in Fortnite when its mountainous eyeball was spotted peeking through the Polar Peak iceberg earlier in the season. Afterwards, the iceberg that was a part of Polar Peak was shattered with the creature being unleashed, leaving footprints around the map, hinting at its path toward the ocean, its temporary sanctum until it becomes ready to strike. Not much had been seen of the creature from that point onwards until keen-eyed players spotted something lurking around in the ocean. Upon further inspection, they noticed a part of the Polar Peak castle poking out from the sea, meaning the monster was carrying the entire castle on its head or back and literally swimming around with it. Now, we don't know what the creature's intentions are, and the last sighting of the monster was the footprint left at Loot Lake, which obliterated a building and damaged the power line cables going from the vault all the way to Neo Tilted Tower. Since then, the creature's whereabouts are uncertain, and the possibilities have given the Fortnite citizens quite the scare of their uncertain future. Part 2. History. Events in Fortnite have been getting bigger and bigger as each season has passed, starting all the way with the rocket launch back in Season 4 and coming to the most recent event with the unvaulting and the volcano eruption in Season 8, which left Tilted Towers and Retail Row in pieces. With each event wreaking havoc upon the Fortnite island, it seems that the inhabitants of the map have been completely defenseless against inevitable destruction every single season. They have utterly suffered defeat to the hands of countless disasters, meteors, volcanoes, earthquakes, rockets, and more, and it seems that they're finally going to wage war against their fate and prevent anything else from happening to their new society. By taking advantage of their advanced technology, will try and win this great battle the only way they know how. Working together as a community and fighting fire with fire. With the construction of Neo Tilted Mega Mall and using the power of Loot Lake's vault, it seems that the Fortnite government have finally reached a good stage in their evolution, and its technology has advanced swiftly. Season 9's theme is all about the future, and that might play a big role in what's to come in the Great War. The government turned the volcano into a testing facility after it erupted in Season 8, and recently it changed again to resemble some sort of platform or an elevator. Since then, leakers have found a mechanical foot in the files that belongs to a robot. But not only that, but it gets even more interesting because an upcoming Fortnite references a robot factory location. All signs point to Pressure Plant being the robot factory. Now that the government has advanced their technology, it seems we can finally fill the protector of the island, a mech, and a giant robot that can defeat any threats to the people of the Fortnite world. One of these threats is now including a city-sized monster that has been trapped in ice for years or even decades that has finally re-emerged. Speaking of re-emerging, Part 3, the robot. The robot is going to be constructed over time until the end of Season 9, starting with the feet and the calves, thighs, torso, biceps, forearms, and then finishing off with the head. We have no leaks as of yet or any hints as to what the robot will look like, so it's a cool mystery that will be solved when the construction is eventually complete. To have it be controllable in a final event for limited time mode would be spectacular, especially fighting this gigantic monster in a 50v50 nano-style mode. The robot is named Doggus in the files, and while the names of items in Fortnite files are usually nonsense, it actually translates into the name of the polar creature, which is codenamed Cat. See where this is going? The robot's currently being built to fight the creature once it inevitably attacks the Fortnite island, and it will be a large battle of the titans between Caddis and Doggus, with the victor determining the fate of the world itself. Of course, this is just a theory, although it's almost certainly going to happen based on leaks, and why else would the government be building a gigantic robot if it wasn't going to fight the creature? Also, why would it be called Doggus and the creature be called Caddis if there wasn't going to be an ultimate clash between us? Hopefully revolutionary in Season 10. propaganda posters actually hinting at what is going to happen once these two beasts fight. The posters are clearly inspired by actual World War II propaganda. The likely outcome that all players will have to evacuate the island to get to a safe location to view the upcoming battle of the beasts. This theory is further given clarity in the poster that says, "When danger strikes, take the high ground," with a picture of a sky platform. Another poster says, "We can build," which is likely motivation for the robot being built at pressure plant, aka the volcano. Could this mean that the community had to work together to put the pieces in place and build the robot, similar to how the community had to work together to move runes into Loot Lake during Season 8? If so, how would that work? I mean, really, a countdown for this impending doom has also been leaked. Maybe we'll see a countdown begin once the robot is officially built above its head, or when we start finding parts to help build. It will probably be similar to the countdown that appeared both at Polar Peak during the snow event and the countdown that appeared above Loot Lake during the volcano eruption. I'm personally really hoping that this battle will actually be viewable live and we'll actually see Caddis and Doggus fighting in real time. It's always a disappointment whenever Fortnite sees a huge event and it happens during the trailer for the next season, and we log into the game one day pretending that it actually happened. Another thing I'd love is for players to be able to teleport into the robot and actually control it. Maybe everyone can get their own robot and fight the creature in a boss battle. That would be universal. It's likely that...
On November 15th, Bale and Damon soar in one of the best films of the year, Ford versus Ferrari.
Fast. Hit the like button in the next 10 seconds if you wanna get Pennywise skin for free. Don't miss out to get new Pennywise skin for free. Hit the like button. Also, every single day I gift 3 of our subscribers on the channel a gift. So if you're new to the channel, fast, subscribe with bell on. Second step is smash the like button, and final step is do not forget to write me your gamer tag, that is your epic name when you play Fortnite, and to tell me on what platform you play Fortnite on, PC, console or mobile, and that is all. Now, welcome everyone to the channel. I'm Dracula. Today I have amazing video. So we all know that It Chapter 2 is on its way to the cinema. So whoever watched Chapter 1 know how good this horror movie is. And now the final second chapter is coming, which means Pennywise is coming to Fortnite Battle Royale. So today we are going to find Pennywise in Fortnite Battle Royale. Pennywise has been found in Fortnite. So we all know that Pennywise is hiding, just like in the movie. You cannot predict where is he gonna be. So today Pennywise has been found.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. The brand new Stranger Things DLC was just released for the game, which obviously includes the Demogorgon, Nancy, and Steve, and a bunch of other things. So I figured let's hop back on the game and let's give it another go and hopefully get to play as the Demogorgon and attack some people. You guys already know this is gonna be a ton of fun. But of course, because this
Fortnite Chapter 2 is upon us. Well, mostly upon us. It's also in a million tiny multi-dimensional puzzle pieces that we here at Top 5 Gaming are here to bring you the answers to. We're gonna solve the puzzle and get to the bottom of it, or the end of it. Okay, I'm gonna just... At 2 p.m. Eastern Time on October 13th, the Fortnite Chapter 2 live event premiered at Dusty Depot, and while you were busy getting shot down trying to actually see the event, we were trying to solve some of Fortnite's biggest mysteries. The event rocked, sounding one fought for high ground. Countdown began. Something all too familiar. Glad to see you again, old friend. As the rocket lifted and the killing stopped in the lobby, the rest of everyone else stood in awe. Rift began to rip open space and time. Shortly after, the visitor's rocket appeared out of a rift and darted past Dusty Depot. The visitor's ship flew out of one rift and into another. We'd seen this before. Nothing new, right? Wrong. Shortly after this, a legion of visitor ships began to break through, as if the space-time continuum had been severed even more so than it had been previously.
Because a floating meteor large enough to destroy a large continent seems pretty normal to me.
Is something funny? What do you think this is, the end of Fortnite? Wait. Make sure you enter code T5G before you buy that battle pass. You know you want to support your favorite channel. While everyone was staring at the black hole, some geniuses who were extremely bored players decided to try inputting the famous Konami code into the game. If you haven't heard of the Konami code, it essentially is the most famous cheat code of all time. Sure, you hear cheat code and you think of Grand Theft Auto, but the Konami code was one of the first cheat codes, and it was something that you could find in the famous 1988 game Contra. We're not going to go into all that boring stuff, but If you were staring at the screen during the Fortnite blackout and didn't want to click that daunting exit button in the bottom right, you can do up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, and then enter, and you'd unlock a secret minigame. Doing this minigame would be like the old classic video game Space Invaders. This Fortnite version would be you controlling a pizza shooting at dirt burgers. So I guess it's more like Borgor Invaders. Why or what happened at the OG factory? So you might be wondering what happened at the OG factory. Most of us were watching the event from Dusty Depot and not the factory. So when all those rockets began constantly exploding and rifting to make the meteor disappear, you might not get it. Basically, every single rift zone around the map spawned a rocket because of the 7 visitors synchronized. We'll explain more about the actual story behind the event later in the video. And as they flew around in rifts, every single rocket finally locked onto a specific point on the map. And as they all flew into the same exact area, it made the rift larger and larger. Because the rift became so large, finally propelled the frozen meteor into it, and then the rift teleported the meteor above 0 point, and the rest is history. Relating to this, I present a theory. Multiple visitors, or did the rockets multiply? There were a series of visitor ships, which raises more questions, but we have to dig deeper to truly understand. And since we're digging deeper, now is a good time to enter code T5G when purchasing any new cosmetics. Now, you probably missed on the visitor rocket, which can be shown with the red visitor logo, confirming that each of these ships are the visitor, meaning we very well could be dealing with more than one visitor. It's possible that as the first rocket flew up and into the rift, the other visitors were doing the same, all going through their own rifts, meeting up in one world. But what about the location? Which locations did the rocket travel to? Was there a method or a reason the rockets flew out of locations it did? Are these locations we'd see replaced on the new map? For those who missed the event, not everyone was lucky enough to get into the game on time. At around 5 minutes before the event, you find most players were unable to find a match. Apparently there were no more battle buses left, but for the first time in Fortnite, those players all cutscene of their very own. It wasn't anything like rockets multiplying or a giant comet flying, but even those that didn't see the event were still blinked out of existence. It's brutal that 10 whole seasons later, we're still having login issues before events, but at least Epic Games thought of a way to include those that missed out too. Just imagine being that guy that worries about the storm getting in the way of seeing that event, backs out the whole team to get a fresh match, and then they can't find a match and miss the whole thing. Yeah, that definitely wasn't me. Next up on our list, we've got 11, 146, 15, and 62 on Google Maps. So we've all just finished calming down after this titan of a cutscene, and we get to relax to this little black hole that I'm sure many of you were staring at for way too long. However, it did actually pay off for those patients. After a while, several numbers appeared above the hole: 11, 146, 15, 62, phasing in and out over time. It was a secret code. Not long, and the community cracked it. The code was coordinates you could put into Google Maps, and it took us straight to Christmas Island, a place famous for its massive amount of, you guessed it, crabs that walk across the island. Zoom in enough to those coordinates, and you'll see a whole parade of crabs on their march. I don't think there's a deep meaning behind this, except for it being a fun meme with the crab rave. As you all know, they have the crab rave emote in the game, and Fortnite have been trolling us periodically. So the explosion happened. We all kind of flew up into the air, and as we watched time suck up the very map that we played on for all of this time, people wondered, was it the meteor, like the dinosaurs being wiped out, that destroyed the island? Well, not many people know this, but the 0 point orb may actually have been the explosion, not the comet. Trying to get the best view of an event can always be tricky, especially with that one guy I mentioned earlier who's always limiting players and knocking their bills. You've also got the fact that rockets and main features of the cinematic event were spread out around the island. After the comet got sucked into the rift, it appeared above a loot lake, shot straight down, bursting through 0 point force field surrounding the area, and what many assume blew up the whole of Fortnite. What happened so fast that a lot of people can't quite see is that the comet gets sucked straight into the 0 point orb, which then appears to be imploding, creating a black hole. This event literally covered the entire, so if you see any little secrets or facts you noticed, or things others may have missed, then make sure to let us know in the comments. Fortnite's social media. At the time of the event, Fortnite literally went dark. They didn't just intend for this event to be a normal cinematic. This black hole affected Fortnite worldwide. Fortnite's social media worldwide were going absolutely bonkers with Fortnite being down, and everyone left staring at this hole, wondering if those blue streaks expanding might be something about to happen. People took to their Instagram and Twitter to find out what was going on. Well, on Instagram, they released 9 photos, all combined, to make the same black hole. On Twitter, they deleted every single one of their tweets. That's a lot of history all gone. Sucked into that abyss with the rest of Fortnite. With all of these social medias giving no information, soon found the few remaining locations crashed actually happen in the event? Well, if you collect the visitor tapes that were scrambled around the map, you can piece them together and listen to the transcript. These have been available for ages, but now they actually make much more sense when you listen to them after the event has happened. The transcript says things such as, "It must be done, or we'll lose the bridge forever." We assume the bridge is what connects all 7 versions of the visitor. Then the tape talks about interdimensional matter collisions resolving rather than pushing, which I think refers to when all of the rifts mash together to make a huge rift for the meteor to get teleported. The scientists say, when I hear this again, will it help me remember? Or once looped, will I be just as muted as the others? And it means that he was stuck in a constant time loop, and that the other 7 visitors were other versions of him in different timelines. It seems that this tape would be to make him remember when he goes through the time loop again. Finally, tapes get into the juicy parts of the event. It says, this effectively paused the singularity, giving us time to create the devices needed to synchronize the junction. Of course, this refers to the entirety of Season 10 being frozen in time, while the visitor built rift zones to send to locations. The only way to trigger the devices was from within the loop itself, which means the visitor figured out that they had to put the meteor into the 0 point, which was the source of the loop, somehow use it to contain it. As we know, the plan worked and the map was completely stuck into the 0 point. The 7 know this is going to happen. The visitor says the 0 point must be contained once more. If they are correct, it will, in fact, be the end. When the event happened, the beacon at the rocket signaled the 7 to launch their rockets in their timeline so that it would synchronize and be pointed out at the area near the meteor, which caused the entire event to happen. Then, it was the end. Say farewell to the battle bus, but say hello to Fortnite Chapter.
Are you looking for the perfect gift? Well, I got the perfect solution for you. Go to jeweler.com and select from one of our 5,000 unique styles.
Subscribe and like the video in 5 seconds, or Evil Fred will show up at your house. We know how much you guys love to see new skins implemented into Fortnite, which is why we've decided that in order to make room for all the best skins that we need in the game, that we needed to delete every single skin in existence that featured Fred. Use code T5G in the item shop to be invited to play with me, Top 5 Gaming. Type it into the top right corner and follow the steps in the description for your chance to come play. In at number 10, we've got the Filet-O-Fish Stick. This cleverly named concept is a version of Fish Stick, but instead he's an employee for McDonald's, similar to, say, Grilled Sergeant. This skin would be a funny jab at fast food restaurants, and while it's hilarious that this concept is a fish stick working at McDonald's, it'd probably have to be a Durr Burger employee to be put into the game. Which makes me think, if fish sticks work at McDonald's, and he's selling filet-o-fishes to people, oh no. I don't think he knows. Someone has to tell Fish Stick that he's selling his own kind. Either way, I think it's pretty hilarious seeing him wear a uniform which is somehow more ridiculous than he looks in his normal clothes. This skin would look dope in Season 10, while it is designed to be a style for Fish Stick. Knowing Epic Games, it'd be sold as a whole new skin for like 2,000 V-Bucks or something. Number 9, the Slurp Team Leader. This next concept seems to be a crossover between Alpine Ace and the Omega skin. By Reddit user Nolo Bands, here is the Slurp Team Leader. Honestly, just looking at this thing makes me want to buy a Slurpee. Damn, I'm thirsty now. The skin itself is what looks to be some sort of Slurpee superhero with a big S on his chest that definitely isn't like Superman. His backbling looks like a Slurpee machine, which would actually be insane backbling to have in-game. I really hope we see something like that in Season 10, and for every elimination you get, it pours more of the Slurpee into a cup. I mean, just imagine the possibilities. This Slurp Team Leader also comes with a harvesting tool, which seems to be a huge Slurpee container with a big hose. Of course, all of this is part of the concept Slurp set. The description reads, "Party hard and get dubs harder." I can't stop thinking about how much I want a Slurpee now. Is this some sort of not sponsored ad? If this isn't in Season 10, I'll be heartbroken. In at number 8, we've got the Peelinator 3000. With the volcano erupting at the end of Season 8 and raining chaos on the island, some rocks crashed into Tilted Towers and destroyed the entire area. As explained in Season 9's trailer, Jonesy and Peely took shelter in the Tilted Towers bunker, and in the heat of the moment, it was revealed that Jonesy actually turned Peely into Smoothie and used his skin as clothing. It's a bit dark, I know. Well, the Peely Smoothie is something that seems to have had a heavy inspiration on this next skin concept. Created by Noble, this robot is named the Peelinator 3000. And my guess is that Dr. Doofenshmirtz has something to do with the naming of them. You can guess that the backstory behind the skin would be on the island saving Peely's life and giving him a robot body to control and walk around. It kind of reminds me of Minion from Megamind. You remember that film? It's pretty much the same robot body concept, but with a banana smoothie instead of a talking fish. I personally love how the artist kept the straw inside the robot's head in case anyone wanted a drink. Keely's life matters too, you know. Someone in the comments on this concept suggested that the head should be reactive and fill up or empty, depending on how much health you have left. I mean, how awesome would that be? It would be even cooler if the liquid in the helmet splashed around as you moved in-game. Why isn't this a skin yet? Well, it's because you haven't used code T5G yet. Number 7 is the root. So, you know how sometimes you're online shopping or you go on vacation and you see a ton of knockoff brands, or you know how some Fortnite skins are practically knockoff versions of existing things? Like the Reaper skin, that definitely wasn't John Wick, or the Rustler skin, that definitely wasn't Star-Lord. And I can go on forever. Well, here's another one of those things. Designed by Nobel again. He's an amazing artist, by the way. You should check him out. This skin concept is named The Root and is the Sentinel of Wailing... Wait, that's not there anymore. Maybe in Season 10 it'll come back with Dusty Depot? If Season 10 brings Wailing Woods back, then maybe, just maybe, this skin could accompany it in the next Battle Pass. In case you haven't realized, this Root is literally just Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, but done in a Fortnite style. The artist put that the skin is part of the Trent set, and I definitely didn't have to Google what that was at all. A Trent is a fictional creature from Dungeons & Dragons, which is pretty much just a tree with a face, arms, and legs. I'm sure that's what we would consider Groot to be if he was in the Dungeons & Dragons universe. Getting back to the skin, though, it would actually make some sense to come into the game for Season 10, considering we're getting a mix between old locations and new locations. And if you've seen our video on everything you need to know about Season 10, you know that nature is currently taking back to Fortnite Island. Nature, Root, it's all connected. Number 6 is Fred. You heard me right. This next concept is pretty much a Fred skin, and it looks fantastic. Designed by Cal Shatra. This concept comes with a Llama Invader outfit. Llama Invader. This is the best we could come. Okay. It comes with a big axe harvesting tool, and they even made a digital llama banner. The skin itself is incredible, and even has the pinata-style shoulders, a small attention to detail. Clothing is basic blue, teal, and purple. Match the colors of a Fortnite llama, and the head is just a straight-up blue llama. I have a name, you know! Oh, give it a red, right? Get back in the microwave. I would absolutely buy this skin if it appeared in Season 10. Buy it in a heartbeat using code T5G in the item shop, of course. Now all we need is an evil Fred variant. Number 5, Durburger Boxer. There are a few loading screens in Fortnite which are questionable, to say the least, and the Tomato Head cult is definitely on that list. In this loading screen, you can see the Tomato cult forcing Grill Sergeant to become one of them. As a result, it seems that Durburger would want to stand up for their employees and send someone after this cult. Reddit user Recade15 seemed to come up with a solution to that, and it's the Durb Boxer. He even comes with his own boxing title belt with the Durburger logo, with his boxing gloves tied to his waist. He's prepared for any fight that comes at him. Granted, he does have a black eye, and that isn't a good sign for someone who you want to win, but regardless, he might be the only hope to defeating the evil Tomato cult. Are you on the Tomato side or the Beef Boss side? Let us know in the comments below. The description for this concept is this champion who's in a braid. To get